Good afternoon, class. So today we tackle about the parts of speech. So who among you here have already know about the parts of speech? Anyone? Stand up. Okay, thank you. Sit down. So at the end of the lesson, you must know about the 8 parts of speech and identify and explain the different part of speech and create a sentence applying the part of speech by writing. The first part of speech is noun. A word that represents a person, place, thing, or idea. For example, Peter, dog, chase, science, and table. We say Peter because it is a person, and dog is an animal, and chase is a person, science is an idea, and table is a thing. So, there are 2 types of noun. The first is common noun. So, common noun, it is not a specific name of a person, place, and animals or things and idea. For example, boy, country, and cat. Makayutag boy kay di na siya specific na tao, like kanang name. Like for example, and also country, not specific, and cat. Bakit ya? So the second one is proper noun. So proper noun, it is a specific name of a person, place, thing, idea. For example, Marga, London, and Kitty. Makayong specific name siya kay na siya anak. Specify na siya sa usa ka tawo, lugar, o animals. And then the second one sa part of speech is pronoun. So pronoun is a word that takes place of a noun to avoid repetition. For example, I, you, she, he, and they. Makaingon ta nga dili para na sa atong speech dili ta magbalik-balik sa ato ang sentence. Mogamit ta aning I, you, and she, he, they para ma-avoid ang repetition. The next one is adjective. So, adjective is a word that describes a noun or pronoun. It tells what kind, how many, or which one. So, for example, green, shirt, sour lime. So, makaingon tag green because ato ni sila ma-describe. And shirt, kay, ato po na silang ma-describe po nato sila kung naaba ni sila sa noun or pronoun. And then sour lime because ato silang ma-describe like kung sa taste.
So we will now continue the topic. Verb. It is the action of a sentence. It shows what someone or something is doing. So kanang daghang ay kay naman ta kung unsa na ang verb, no? It is also a action word. Okay, so example, ran, painting, and reading. So ang kanang silang mga example kay kita ni sila og action word niya, naglihok ang isa ka tao. Okay? Adverbs. It describes how the action is performed. They tell how much, how often, when, and where something is done. So, for example, the fish jumped quickly from the water. So, the example here describes what the fish are doing, and then also where it is done. So, it is done from the water because the fish jumped quickly from the water. Next is conjunction. A words that connects words, phrases, or clauses to join together. So, for example, and, but, or, not, yet, and so on. So, we use conjunction to connect the words, no, to para makahimo ta og sentence, to create a sentence. So, it is used to create a sentence so that we can understand what we are writing and what we are talking. Possession. A word that shows possession or direction. Example, in, out, under, over, and between. So we use preposition to show a position or direction. For example, underwater, over there, and in between. So next is on the last one, interjection, a word that shows strong emotion. For example, wow, wow, ouch, hooray, and oh no. So it shows what we feel and our emotion. So we can say wow. For example, we are surprised. So we show our emotion to people. Okay, now students, since we are done tackling and discussing the parts of speech, I want you to, we will have a group activity and I want you all to count yourselves 1, 2, 3. Then after that, you have to group yourselves and form a circle. And then, in a one whole sheet of paper, you have to write at least 8 sentences of this part of speech. Then you have to write it loud. To read it loud in front of the class. Give you 5 minutes to make it and start now.
Copy and answer this to a one whole sheet of paper. But before we begin, we read it first the direction. So choose the correct part of speech that is used in a sentence and shade your answer. This is a 3-point each and answer it wisely and no cheating. So for example, I bought a beautiful dress at the mall. So choose if this is a preposition, adjective, or noun. Give you 5 minutes to finish this. So start now.
Okay, so before we dismiss, I will give you an assignment so you can answer it in your home at your home. Okay, so on the line to the left of the sentence, here write the word that is the part of speech indicated in parentheses. So you have to answer this to what part of speech this given questions here. So we will check this tomorrow. So thank you for listening and see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.